Teams that could have had star players before they were big but failed. Back in 2002, the Minnesota Twins were coming off a solid season and had a young power hitter named David Ortiz on their roster. Ortiz had just finished a year where he hit 20 home runs and drove in 75 runs, which was pretty decent for a team looking for more offense. But what happened next completely changed the history of two franchises. You see, even though Ortiz was showing signs that he could become a star, the Twins decided not to offer him a new contract. Instead, they let him go as a free agent because they thought his salary would be too high and believed they had better options at first base and designated hitter, as they wanted to use Doug Mientkiewicz and Matthew LaCroix instead, thinking those guys would be enough. This looked like it could possibly be the end for Ortiz, but then something lucky happened. The thing is, after the Twins let him walk, Ortiz was just sitting on the free agent market with barely any interest from other teams. He was almost out of options until he ran into Pedro Martinez, the Red Sox ace, at dinner, and after some conversation, Pedro made a call to Boston's front office and convinced them to give Ortiz a shot, so the Red Sox signed him to a cheap one-year deal, not knowing what he'd become. But nobody at the time realized how insanely good a move this was. As it turns out, Ortiz exploded in Boston. He hit 31 home runs in his first year with the Red Sox and quickly became one of the most feared hitters in baseball. Over the next decade, he led Boston to 3 World Series titles and hit some of the most clutch home runs in playoff history, while he would go on to become a 10-time All-Star, win 7 Silver Slugger awards, and even get inducted into the Hall of Fame.